This week on Men's Mental Health, we having a conversation, baby. All I want to know is, what's your definition of a man? I'm curious. I really want to know. What's your definition? All right, number one. What's your definition of a man? Let me ask you a question. What if you lost your job? What if you lost your income? What if you lost your physical ability to perform? I'm just curious, like, where would that leave you? All of these stigmas, all of these titles, all of these definitions that defines a man. What if all that go out the window? What you think? You still a man? I'm just curious. I want to have this conversation. I want to see what other people think because I have my idea, which we'll get to at the end. But I'm just curious to what you guys' answer is. That's all I want to know. What is your definition of a man? And what would you be if you lost all these titles? All right, the number two question I have is, what's your contribution to the world? What do you bring? What do you provide? What are you known by? If I bring up your name right now, what would people say to you? What would people say about you when you're not around, of course? Because, to your face, they're going to be nice. But when you're not around, I want to know what they saying about you as an individual, as a man. Are you a good man? You a bad man? You a con artist? You a scammer? You're a man of the faith? You're a man of God? Jesus and all that. I genuinely want to know, what is your contribution to this world? What is the mark that you're going to leave the day you perish? Let me know. All right, number three is the mask of masculinity. Now, I got questions with this. Like, are you comfortable with your own femininity? Are you comfortable being vulnerable? Can you be loving? Can you be patient? Can you be understanding? You always got to be the tough guy. You always got to be the alpha male. You always got to be these things that they supposedly want us to be. You always got to be the provider, the one that take lead, the lone wolf. Let me know how you feel about these questions. Are you these guys? Can you be this person outside of what they want you to be or expect you to be? And can you be comfortable in that space? Let me know. It's Pedo. It's Men's Health. Let's get it. Number four is your spirituality. Are you a man of the cloth? Can you separate religion from spirituality? Can you really separate that vehicle and still approach people and still be in a space where people can understand you or hear where you're coming from without it being some sort of religious agenda? I'm just curious because a lot of times with men and our definition of men, a lot of people would say a man of God or a man of faith or a man of religion or a man of this or that. I've been around the world. I've met a lot of different people in a lot of different religions with a lot of different beliefs. And that belief sometimes change, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm asking you personally, can you separate the man from the religion? You personally. What you think? Let me know. All right. Number five is my definition of a man. And what it should be, at least. Now, I know a lot of you have been giving your answers and your different definitions of what you think and what you believe and how you feel. There's been some fights going on in the DM, but we ain't going to talk about that. But my definition of a man is evolution. We're not cavemen anymore. We're not back in the day anymore. And if we have not evolved, we would not be in the place that we've been. Technology, sports, everything that you can name under the sun has went through some form of evolution. And if us men don't evolve and adapt to things that's going on today, for an example, back in the day, the caveman ran everything. That's not the case no more. Intelligence is the way to go. It's what everybody's on to these days. All the smart guys, all the intelligent, everything is technology nowadays are running the world. And that's where everything is going. All that brute strength is not where it used to be anymore. So we have to learn how to evolve, even emotionally. When we're talking to our kids, when we're talking to our children back in the 70s and 80s, us 80 babies, no, we was getting the brakes beat off of us. You do that now, you're going to jail quick. Trust me, my aunt is a detective for special victims. I hear the craziest stories how some people just don't evolve. So me personally, as a man, my definition of that is evolution. And if you guys want me to go into more definition about that, if you guys want to talk about that a little more, let me know in the comment section. Let me know, DM me, and we definitely can have a long conversation about this. But just to keep it simple and short, my definition of a man is evolution. Like it or not, that's how I feel, bitches.
Bye.